everybody. Okay, well, I listened to you all and we just drove 30 miles to another state to go to Aldi's. So I'm so excited to see what's inside. I've only been to another one once, and that was in South Carolina, but we didn't even buy anything. We just like went in and came out. So I'm happy to take you along. So let's go inside and see what this is all about. Okay, our first stop, I am seeing blueberries for $1.29, which is basically unheard of this time of year. They look really nice. So we're gonna grab a couple of these for $1.29. Okay, folks, I am really freaking out. $1.79 for 4 pounds of navel oranges. So I am seeing what you're all talking about right now. Let's keep going. We're just stopped at the jalapenos, 79 cents for an 8-ounce bag. They look really good. They look really good. Okay, here we go. We're keeping on. Okay, another great deal. We've got 59 cents for avocados, which is another amazing price. We're going to grab a couple of these too. I see the butter prices are standard, $2.99 a pound. The unsalted is $2.89, and that's pretty much what I can get it for at home. So I guess it really depends where you live too. Here their eggs are 99 cents a dozen, which isn't terrible by any means, but my grocery store puts it on sale for the same price. I think it really depends on the location you're at. So I know some people get them as low as 59, I've seen. So hi, we're back home now, and I want to show you what we got. Overall, I think it was a pretty good haul. We are trying to watch what we're eating a little bit more. Winter in the Northeast is cold, and you tend to eat a lot of carbs. We eat a lot of pastas, bread, stuff like that. So we're really trying to watch that and bring a little bit more low carb food into the house. It's not like we're like, oh my gosh, I'm not eating carbs, but we're just trying to watch a little bit because it's really starting to make us a little sluggish, honestly. So this is kind of like a low carb haul, I would say. So I want to show you, I am going to tell you prices. I know some people are like, well, that's irrelevant because we live in different areas and stuff like that. But I think it is kind of relevant just to show the difference in prices where people live. Because I know some of you get such super duper prices, and I thought it was fair prices on some things, average prices on others, and then way below on some. So let's take a peek. Okay, the first thing I got were the Baby Bellas. These are delicious. I'm gonna stuff these with some cheese and roast these. These are great. These were $1.49. Okay, over here, I'm going by my receipt just so we know. That's why I'm kind of jumping around on the table. This was 4 different kinds of hummuses, which is $1.25 pounds. And that was $4, which I thought was really good. And all different really great flavors, and I think we're gonna enjoy that a lot. Okay, then we got the blueberries, which I told you about, were $1.29 a pint, which that is what we pay in the middle of summer. So this was really a great, great deal. Okay, we have some organic dressing. I just wanted to try this. This was $1.99, which is about standard for bottled dressing, not crazy. I have the heavy whipping cream. This was $2.09, which was $1 less than my local supermarket. So that I thought was a really great deal. The organic celery hearts were $1.99, which I get that at Trader Joe's for that price. So this was really good too. I was happy with that. Little jar of pickled beets. We figured we'd try those. We love them on the salad. They were $1.39. That was a really good price, I thought. Okay, then the jalapeno poppers. There are 8 poppers. Poppers, we're gonna make them into poppers. They're peppers. You can say where my mind's going. These were 79 cents for the whole bag, and I thought that was phenomenal. So I'm very, very happy with that. That was 8 ounces, a half a pound. So, and we're gonna make some poppers out of them if you didn't get that right, okay? Then we've got, a pound of the Roma tomatoes. These were 99 cents, which I thought was great. And I weighed them, and they're actually like 1.25 pounds. So for 99 cents, that was a great deal, and they're really nice looking. So that was good. Then we got some cheese, some sharp cheddars. These were $1.65 for a half a pound. So that's about right what I pay at my local supermarket. Cream cheese was 99, and when ours goes on sale, that is the price we pay too. Now avocados were 59. I thought that was great. But I did only get one because sometimes they just don't last on us. So we eat them and then we don't feel like eating them again for a while. It's kind of weird. The bag of navel oranges, 4 pounds for $1.79. That was amazing. That alone was worth the trip. Honestly, that was such a great price. Now let's just hope they're good. We picked up a bottle of these, oh no, that's beets, sorry. The strawberry preserves. These were made in Germany. How many ounces? That's over a pound, and I paid $1.79. So I really am anxious to try this. This looks really good. And then we got 2 bags of pork rinds, which were 95 cents a piece. So I think we did okay. We got a lot of good food. Nothing that was super unhealthy. I mean, maybe the pork rinds, which granted, yeah, they're not the best, but for a low carb option right now. So this is pretty good. And we paid, I gotta put the glasses on, the total for everything was $28.95. So $29 for a lot of fresh produce and stuff. Would I do the trip again immediately? I don't know. My local supermarket, when it does have sales, comes pretty close. There were few really good things. And then as I showed you in the video, like eggs and milk and butter were pretty standard prices. So, and again, I think it depends on the area you live in. Really, I do, as far as pricing goes. It's the next day after my Aldi trip, and I figured what I would do with you is some of the food I got, I would do a meal prep for some low carb snacks to have on hand. A little known fact about me is if I had a box of candy like Snickers and a bag of potato chips, I would go for the potato chips hands down every time. I'm definitely a savory person and not a sweet person. If I didn't eat a piece of cake again, I'd be good. But pretzels, potato chips, popcorn, my definite weakness. So I figured, let's put together some low carb snacks that I can stick in the fridge so that when I get that little pang to eat something, I can grab something already prepared and not reach for the chips. So let's do this together. This is what I want to make. I am going to just wash and rinse the blueberries, and they're going to go in a bowl so we can just grab those. I am going to stuff the baby Bella mushrooms with like a cream cheese mixture. I'm going to cut up some celery, carrots. I'm going to hard boil some eggs, and I'm going to make some Parmesan cheddar cheese crisps. So let's get going. I just put on 4 eggs to boil, and I am going to make some deviled eggs with that. And now I'm just going and taking the stems out of the portobello, and this is all I'm doing. I'm just popping them out, and I'll use these to chop up, but I like to clean the ends off. I don't like to use the ends of the mushrooms, like, see what I mean, like that. I always take that off. And then I'll just go around, and then what I'm going to do, you can hear it pop when it comes out. It just kind of comes right out. And what I will do then is stuff these. I'm going to take the stems, and I'm going to fry those up, as well as add it to some cheese and cream cheese, and we will see how these come out. I put a little butter, about, I don't know, a teaspoon or so in the pan, and I melted it, and now I'm cooking down the stems of the mushrooms. And we're just gonna have them release their liquid and get soft. And my bacon came out beautiful, nice and crisp, so that will crumble it. I don't know if you can see that, so I will show you my beautiful bacon. Now we're gonna add that to it, and these are gonna be so good. I'm looking forward to this. I added 4 ounces, roughly, of cream cheese to the cooked stems. They wanted me to microwave it to soften it, but as you all know, I don't have a microwave, so I just added it to the pan. I think this will be perfect. I'm so excited to try this. So this is just the stems and 4 ounces of cream cheese. Looks like it's cooking down beautifully. It's getting soft, which is exactly what I wanted. And now I'm going to add some seasoning to this and about a 1/4 cup of grated cheddar and the bacon. I am now going to add the 1/4 cup of grated cheddar. I use just a regular yellow grated aged cheddar cheese in this. So we're just going to melt this in. Wow, this is looking so good. Okay, I'm going to crumble the bacon. Okay, we're going to smush that in. Not a good word to use when cooking, though. My heat is off now, by the way. I know this doesn't look appetizing, but I think it's going to be amazing. You can see how beautifully it melted. All right, so what should we add? Let's add a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of onion powder. And a little bit of garlic powder. I'm not going to add salt. Should I add salt? No, I'm not going to. The cheese has salt, the bacon has salt. And I'm just going to mix that around. All right, and now we are going to stuff our mushrooms. So let's start stuffing. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to put it in. I did not taste it, so I have no idea what this is going to be like. I did preheat the oven to 400. So the oven is going to be ready in a minute. This looks like a lot of filling for these mushrooms, but we'll just have to overstuff them or do something else with this filling, which I'm not sure what, but that's okay. We're moving along. While my mushrooms are in the oven for a few minutes, I am going to make my cheese crisps because they cook at 400 degrees as well, so I can pop these in. These only have to cook for a few minutes, like 6 to 8 minutes. So I figure right before the mushrooms are done, I'll pop this in. This is just 3/4 cups of grated Parmesan cheese and 3/4 cups of grated cheddar cheese. And you just mixed it together. And then what I'm going to do, I've got my slip mat on my tray, and I'm just going to do this. Just put them on in little bundles. So obviously this doesn't make a heck of a lot, so you may want to double this a little bit, I guess. But I mean, this is fine for me because this will last for a while. And then what I'm going to do is I have some smoked paprika here, and I am going to add a little smoked paprika on top on a couple of them. And they say it tastes like a barbecued potato chip, so we will see. Doesn't want to come out as, there we go. So we'll try a couple with it and a couple without. Okay, that's all there is to this. And then it goes in the oven for about 6 minutes at 400 degrees. And it's supposed to come out crispy and toasty and delicious, and fingers crossed. I'm gonna make some deviled eggs now, which I think will be another great go-to for Paul and I at lunch. Just grab them and go, and they'll be done in the refrigerator. Well, unfortunately, when I went to peel one of my eggs, it completely disintegrated and fell apart. So I'm just going to keep this super simple. Just a little tiny bit of mayo and a little bit. I love this mustard. Can you guys see this? Oh my goodness. It's the stone ground. It is so good. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to put a little mustard in there. And that's all there is to it. I know some people like some relish in it. You can add salt and pepper. I am just going to keep it super simple. And then they're in there to grab for lunch. And the egg that fell apart, what I'm doing, because I don't want to waste it, is I'm just mixing it in with the yolks. So I stuffed my eggs. I only made, well, I did make 4 eggs, but I ended up with only 3 because one fell apart. But this is fine. There's just the 2 of us. You can make this recipe as big or as little as you want. And again, it was super simple, just mayonnaise and a really good mustard. I just got to show you this tray. If you don't have one, next time you're at the thrift store or at a tag sale, yard sale, look for one. They are invaluable. They hold the eggs. The presentation is beautiful. I have 2 of them and I love it. I use it all the time throughout Lent and the holiday season for deviled eggs. It's wonderful. Okay, so now we're going to do some taste testing. Our little crisps are done. Like I said, they did not make a lot. There's 10 here, which is fine. But if you're making them for a big group, I would say to definitely double the recipe. So let's see. Oh, wow, they are crispy. Oh, I love these mats. They just, look at this. So now what I am going to do is put them on a towel to get some of this oil off of them. But they look beautiful. These are the ones that are a little browner because I put the smoked paprika on them. So I'm going to drain them on a towel for a little while and then we'll take a bite and I'll let you know how they are. The mushrooms are done as well. They have the oddest orange kind of color to them. Can you see that? I guess maybe it's the cheddar cheese. So I'm going to taste those as well and I'll let you know. Here's what we ended up making. So we have my carrots and celery, which I can put into hummus. I have some ranch dip, or I can just eat like that. Have some deviled eggs. We have our cheddar and Parmesan crisps. We have our stuffed mushrooms, and I washed the blueberries. I have apples. So I have a ton of stuff. I have an avocado that I can make avocado and eggs with. So I think I'm pretty good right now. But I wanted to taste some stuff with you so I can tell you whether you need to make this or not. So first thing, excuse my back, I'm going to take a tiny little mushroom. Here we go. Ready? Oh my goodness. Paul, you don't know what you're missing.
Yes, I do.
He hates mushrooms. Oh my gosh. The filling, oh, by the way, it looked like a lot of filling, but it wasn't. It was absolutely a perfect amount, as you can see. They were so good. All right, I'm stopping at 1. And now I'm going to try, excuse my back again. Oops. One of my Parmesan crisps. This is the one with the paprika, the smoked paprika on it. So let's see. Oh. It's totally crispy, crunchy. Oh yeah. Very good. Oh my goodness. I could see eating those with soup, salad. Excellent. So I am very proud. I'm pleased. We got a lot of stuff done. And I thank you for sticking around for all of this. So until my next video, I ask that you subscribe. If you're new here, give this a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And I thank you so much for spending time with me. You know I love you. I wish you blessings until my next video. Bye-bye.